Hello YouTube. As most of you know, today was Apple's iPad mini event, but that's not all that got introduced. Along with a new iPad model, we also got to see a lot of updates to Apple's different lines of Macs. One of the most impressive updates was to the iMac, which now has a completely new design, redesigned thinness, new screen, just a lot of new stuff, so I'm going to be going over some of the new features on that. For one, it's incredibly thin. The side profile has a 5mm width. It does thicken out in the back, but on the very side it's 5mm, so half a centimeter is the measurement given by Apple. It uses a new build process called friction stir welding, and it goes with Apple's usual unibody to have one aluminum piece. The display system is 45% thinner, and it features technology to have 75% less reflection and interference on the screen. It'll have 21.5-inch version and a 27-inch version. The 21.5-inch comes in November, the 27 comes in December, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Obviously, it's going to have USB 3.0, up to 32 gigabytes of RAM, and a 3 terabyte hard drive or a 768 gigabyte solid state drive. Also, Apple has introduced new technology called the Fusion drive, which actually puts those two together to have, I believe, 128 gigabytes of flash storage and then a 1 or 3 terabyte hard drive. What this does is it allows them to put the operating system and other system components on the flash drive and then put other things on the hard drive, and so it can do things like boot up really fast and then use the flash storage for virtual memory and everything. So it really just makes the whole device a whole lot faster. The pricing on this begins at $1,300 for the base model of the 21.5-inch and $1,700 and $1,799, so $1,800 for the 27-inch one that's coming in December. This is a great redesign. You can see these pictures are absolutely stunning. It's really great that Apple has updated these iMacs to be so thin. Additionally, Apple has announced a new update to the Mac mini line, which isn't quite as big of an update as the iMac. Now, they have added several new features. They have given it updated processors, more RAM, bigger hard drives, and it has the price of $600 or $800 for the base models. So once again, not too much new to it, but you can have the option of upgrading it to up to 16 gigabytes of RAM, and they've also given you the option of having the Fusion drive in the Mac mini. So that's basically what Apple introduced with the new Macs. They also introduced a 13-inch Retina MacBook Pro, which is an update from the 15-inch, which was announced at the previous Keynote. But that basically sums up the announcements that we saw in regards to the Mac lines. So that's basically all we have for now. As always, thank you for watching, and please subscribe.